Surprise. I decided to stream from home. Is everybody there? This is so weird. So, I'm waiting to see the chat come up. Welcome to a home stream, everyone. Tanya, you going live tonight? Yes, I am live. I'm hoping I'm live on my home computer. Can you all see me? Okay. Hi, Katie. So, I'm trying to see. Okay. Hello. Welcome to a home stream. I set this stream up on my mobile device and I was wanting to go live from my home computer, but it wouldn't let me. So I don't know what's going on. Hi. I haven't seen you all in a while. I missed you so much. I was bummed. I was like so bummed because also I have new glasses on. I don't know if anybody noticed that. But it's weird because I'm on my phone, but I'm also on my home computer. It's so weird. Hi, Connie. I was so bummed that I couldn't stream tonight. I'm like, it's freaking November. Why are we having a hurricane? And I actually was going to go up there, but Disney is closed. So hold on a second. Disney's closed, so well, they're closing at 7 o'clock, but by the time I got up there, they were not wanting people to come in. So, and it's cold and it's rainy, and I'm just like, I'm going to go home. And this is weird because I'm on my mobile device. I don't know how to explain this to you all because I don't know tech stuff. But usually when I set up a home stream, I do it through a different platform than YouTube. It's called StreamYards, I think, something like that, or Streamlab. I don't know what it's called, but hi, John. I hope I get to see you. Let's go to homecoming. I don't know what tomorrow's going to be like, but have they already closed Disney for tomorrow, or they're waiting to see what happens? Actually, as far as my glasses go, these are last year's glasses that I got brand new, but I didn't like them here. I don't like how they come out in a point right here, so I didn't wear them. Well, my other glasses that I wear all the time got dropped on the ground and they're scratched really bad, so I had to put these on so I could actually see. Oh, we're still waiting, Laureen. How you doing, Laureen? Yeah, I'm having me a glass of wine since I'm home chilling. School is canceled for the next 2 days, so I don't have to set my alarm for 5:45. I'm kind of happy about that. Am I like the only person in the world that gets happy when their kids do not have to go to school? Dawn said, I think they look nice. I don't know. There's just something about this part that I don't like. I wish that they were more like this and not have this point right here. That bothered me. So, but I have to wear these or else I can't see. Because like I said, my other ones are completely scratched up. And I went up to the eye doctor to get new glasses. I was just gonna get the same frame again because I like the black frames. Connie said, I used to love when my kids didn't have school. I love that so much. I'm like, am I the only one? But yeah, I went up to get new glasses because my other ones are scratched and I was gonna get the same ones, but I'm not due for my like insurance thing is not until December. So if I would have gotten new glasses now, I would have to pay out of pocket. So I have to just wear these and tough it out until December, where I can get new glasses and the insurance pay for it. So that's what we're doing. There's been so many things going on, and I'm kind of glad that we're having a home stream so I can just get caught up with everybody. I guess the biggest news is we got a new puppy. And if y'all didn't know that, I am madly in love. And I never want to leave her. I think because what happened with Nico, and if you all don't know, almost 3 months ago, I can't even believe it's been that long. My little Nico that you all have met here on the live streams before, back whenever we were doing home streams every night at 8 o'clock. Sometimes you would get to see Nico, but he had anxiety really bad, and I would have to sedate him. And if you follow me on Instagram, I would always like do a little video, not always, but on some of his grooming days, I would do a little video and show you all that he would be like on like a somewhat of a sedation. So that didn't even calm him down enough, because he ultimately ended up having a heart attack during his grooming. He hated it so bad. And it actually makes me so sad to think about that he disliked it that much and I made him go. I knew he didn't like it, but I didn't know it would be so bad that he would have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? So I do have like some regrets. But now that I have a new puppy, I feel like I never want to leave her, because I'm always afraid something's going to happen now. And I'm trying to get over that. But like, and also I just love her so much. She's so sweet and so precious. And she barked for the first time today. We got to hear her bark. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, she is just precious. So I don't want to leave her. But on Saturday, you know, my son Trey just had his birthday. Start grooming now. I know we have to. Whenever I was talking with them, they said her first visit should not have any grooming. It should just be a bath. For the first couple of times, she'll go for a bath, and then like kind of gradually add things to it, and like get her really used to being at a groomer, and find one groomer that she's always going to have and she can be comfortable with. So we have a lot to work with that. So, but she's so sweet, and so, I can't even tell you all, like, she is already sleeping all night long and doesn't leave my side. And she's only been here since Monday. So she's already connected with me, and I'm connected with her. And I always said I'm not going to get another dog, and I'm not going to fall in love with another dog, because it's so heartbreaking when you lose them. But she's already stole my heart. Y'all want to see her? Right now she is a mess. Hi, Philip. How are you? She's so cute, Nicole. Oh, you're going to listen while you do the dishes? Okay. I do that stuff all the time. Linda, oh my gosh, I love you. Mwah. Girl, you have had me worried all week. Hey, Tanya, Lou and I will be down this weekend. Good. I'm glad you all are coming a little bit later, because we actually have some crazy crew here right now, and they have this terrible weather, and it makes me so sad. But hopefully everybody's going to be here at least until Saturday, so we can have some really good weather. And Robin was coming out with me tonight, but the weather's just crappy, and Robin's been sick, and it just is best to not be out in the rain and the cold and the wind right now when you're still not fully recovered. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I just made the ultimate decision to come home, because whenever I got over to, I actually drove over there because I was going to go in, but they were like, you know, we close in an hour, and I could just tell that they really didn't want people to start coming in, because they're closing and they're trying to get their cast members out so that their cast members can get home safely. And so I just was like, you know what? I can go home. I can set up a home stream and then we will go from there. But usually I can bring Robin on here with me. But because I set this up through YouTube and not the StreamYard, I don't have a way to bring her on. So Robin, if you are watching, I miss you very much. So let me go get, her name's Ella, which is short for Cinderella. But every time I look at her, she looks like Sandy. I don't know why, but I just want to call her Sandy for some reason. Y'all tell me what you think, but I'm going to go get her. We went with Ella because she's white with a little bit of like brown, but her brown is so light that it almost looks like a gray. And she has one blue eye. Yeah, she's so cute. You need to see Ella. Let me go get her. Also, I'm going to go get my bottle of wine because we might go through that whole damn thing tonight because I don't have to get up in the morning. I'll be right back. I'm back. I didn't bring her because Mariah took her out to pee and it's pouring rain. And so she's going to clean her up a little bit. She is a mess. She's been going outside and it's been raining all day long and she's just a mess. Yes, surprise, it's on the stream. I know that it says we're going to be at the resorts, but my messenger hasn't been working since I did the last update on my phone. So I have been missing. Robin, you never came in the chat anyway, so I'm not sure if that's what it is. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, though. Hey, Heidi, how's it going? We know you don't like to come in the chats and you turn off all your notifications. She's got enough on her plate dealing with other stuff. So I've been drinking, I don't know if, I've been drinking this. This is like my new thing. It's the Cupcake Moscato. I don't even know how to say it. But it's like sparkling. Look. That's what it's called. And I like it a lot, so that's my go-to. And these are my new wine glasses that I got. This is part of that Homestead collection. And I need to go back and get more because I only picked up 4, but I need at least 8. You can't have any alcohol. I'm so sorry. But doctor's orders, Miss Thang. Yeah, you gave me a big scare. And What was I saying? Anyway, Mariah will bring Ella up here in a little bit. So can y'all hit the like button for me? I would really appreciate it. Pamela V is here. Pamela V is actually here at Walt Disney World, and I hope I get to see her. You got to get some of these, Connie. So what else was I going to tell you all? Since I talked to you all last, Trey turned 12, and we got to go on a VIP experience out to Daytona Speedway, which was super fun. And the kids loved it. They just want to go back. They had so much fun. And honestly, I think Jace liked it better than Trey. So, because like Trey was like, I just want to play basketball. I got to plug this in real quick, so I don't lose y'all, because I'm on my phone. It's crazy because the live stream is on my computer. I can see it, but y'all couldn't see me on the computer. So it's weird. So we did that. We went to see Hamilton. Me, Mariah, Jace, my oldest son, Robin, her husband Gary, and their son Ryan. We all went to see Hamilton, which was really, really good. Just been like super busy, I guess, doing things every day. Right now, I'm just completely... Jace will be driving fast. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. It's already scary enough thinking about the insurance that you have to pay for a boy. Oh, can't have no like fast car. That'll make it even worse. We got the dog. Finally getting our fence fixed. If you all didn't know, our fence got tore up during Hurricane Ian, and it still isn't fixed. And now we have this other hurricane coming. I didn't even know there was a hurricane coming until yesterday. Like, honestly. Come here, baby. She is a mess, y'all, because she's been in the rain.
And she just went out, like, just escaped again, so.
Yeah, here she is. Say hi. She's so dirty and wet. Ugh. You're so dirty and wet, but you're still so cute. She's a Cavapoo, and she is 11 weeks old, and she's precious, and we love her. She's like calm all the time. She's just the sweetest little baby, and she's messy right now, but we love her. Trey said it's the best birthday ever whenever we brought her home. I never watch the news. I know. I never know what's happening unless somebody tells me. And they're like, oh, there's a hurricane coming. I'm like, what? Oh, but this is her. She's so sweet. We love her so much. Hey, Ed. You want to sit with mommy? Huh? You want to sit with me and do a live stream with your dirty self? Do I have big plans for Thanksgiving? So, hey, Chuck, more Beverly, please. I see you in there. You know, we don't have any big plans for Thanksgiving this year. I think it's just going to be like our usual. I personally am like trying to get my house ready so that I can start hosting parties here. It's something that I've talked about for a long time, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I wanted to invite all the people that are local over to my house for Thanksgiving if they're still going to be in town. I know a lot of people like go out. Oh, thank you, Philip. She is so sweet. She's sitting here on my lap. But I thought that would be like a lot of fun because most of us who live here locally have transplanted here from somewhere else. So me from Kentucky, Robin from North Carolina, Connie and Kevin are from Tennessee. Logan and Aaron are here from, where are they from? Michigan. Christine's from Michigan. Cody and Brandon are from North Dakota or South Dakota. Christopher's from Indiana. Like, there's a lot of people that are here, and they moved here from somewhere else. I know Diana and her family are here from up north. I think they're from Connecticut. So we just have like a whole bunch of local people here that don't have family here. So all of us, unless you're going home for the holidays, are just having Thanksgiving at home by ourselves with our immediate family. So I thought it would be really great to have like all of the local crazy crew come over to my house, and I'd love to host a Thanksgiving. And Mariah wants to do it this year. She was like, we can make it happen. And I'm just like, I'm not ready. I feel like my house is not ready for like hosting parties yet. What?
By getting the house ready, she's like, I want to replace our sliding window with some French doors. I want to get.
She was like, Mom, our house is beautiful. It's fine. We can do this. But
tell her, Ella, so we can do it.
But next year I'll be ready. Next year I'll be ready. I have
the French doors.
I finally am getting my pool quotes coming in, and yeah, a Friendsgiving. Yeah, I thought that would be great because I can't make it home to Kentucky this year for Thanksgiving. And you know, it would just be like really nice to have everybody over and have a big Thanksgiving. I wanted everybody to bring like their their specialty dish, like what's everybody looking forward to that you make every year. Bring that. Like I know Connie and Kevin were saying like sweet potatoes for them, and then there was another kind of potato that Robin's family really loves, to the point where her niece who's getting married requested that Robin prepare those potatoes for her wedding. So I mean, and then we could all try each other's food. I will take care of, you know, all the meat, but next year, if whoever's going to be around next year, we'll do that. Yeah, it'll be really nice, Heidi. So hopefully we can do that. I'm probably going to have to get a bigger kitchen table, but we'll make it happen, even if I have to rent something. Hello, Melanie Martin. How are you? The cheesy potatoes. Yes, Dawn. And Sue's going to bring her ziti, which she cooked for us before, and it was delish. We loved it so much. Today I got in 7th place in my Hamilton County Special Olympics bowling tournament. Oh my goodness, Mr. Fulton, congratulations. Maureen, hi. I know Maureen Gibson is here. Also visiting Disney World. She's here from out of town. And they live in Scotland, and I've had the greatest pleasure of meeting her and her husband several times. So I got to get out tomorrow, hopefully, and see Pamela V and Maureen, and I know also my friend Julie and her husband Pierre. They're here in town. And I was actually supposed to see them today, but the weather was just so crappy. I don't think they just didn't want to stay in Epcot. But hopefully I'll get the chance to see everybody. And Ed says he's slowly packing for his December 4th trip. It's coming up quick. And Dawn's going to be here in 12 days. Oh, man. I can't wait, Dawn. We always have so much fun. So much fun. And I know Dawn's making t-shirts, y'all. She's making t-shirts, and she makes the cutest. Y'all can get her and go back downstairs. She makes the cutest air fresheners. And if you follow me on Instagram, be watching, because I'm going to post them over there so you all can order some. They are adorable. Actually, Trey, do me a favor. Go downstairs to the kitchen, and that basket where I keep all of the magic bands, there's a castle in a little plastic bag. Bring that to me, please. Trey's here. He just had his shower. Y'all, let me tell you, I went up there to Magic Kingdom, like I told you all that I went up there earlier because I was going to actually stream from Magic Kingdom tonight. I got all the way up there, and then I came home. I come back, and my child is outside playing basketball in the rain.
Actually,
and the wind and the cold. It's like 66 degrees here, which is cold for us. Yes, it's live, y'all. All the families coming in here. Mariah's in here with the dog, and Trey just came in. And now Jace is here. Hi, Marissa. Marissa, did you love... Mariah's yelling hi to you.
We're going to a K-pop concert.
Did you all get the trampoline taken care of? Good job. Okay. Where y'all going? A K-pop concert?
Yeah, in California.
Did you buy the tickets?
They go on sale on Friday.
Oh my gosh. I have to have my fan because I'm hot.
Are you live right here?
Yes, I'm live.
I'm so confused.
I'm confused too. Trust me.
Are you
Yes.
streaming on here?
I'm streaming on my phone because I set the stream up on my mobile device. And after I set it up, I couldn't go live on the computer. So I had to put the phone up.
Right.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Right.
I know. I'm sure there's a way, I just don't know how. She's getting me in touch with a new side of music. Girl, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Hey.
You might like it though.
Come on.
Mariah loves it.
I said that she doesn't have to listen
Get
to
off
all
of
the
that.
songs.
Yeah.
I
I
said-
personally, it's not my cup of tea, but to each their own.
I just said to keep me company, vibe to the songs, and look at the attractive men.
Cher Terp says, Trey will definitely be playing basketball for the NBA in the future. I hope so. That would be great. He does have a passion for it, that's for sure. Girl, the fan and the backdrop and the shirt. Oh, I didn't even know I was color coordinated, but I have to have this fan because every time I drink any kind of alcohol, thank you to menopause, I get nice and toasty. So this is like my best friend, this fan. And you all know Corey from Living in Diz gave me this backdrop, which, yes, this is what I wanted to show you all. This is an air freshener. How cute is this? This is what Dawn is going to be selling soon, and they smell so good. I don't know what my scent is, but I love them. And Mariah's got the jasmine one in her car,
It's like pumpkin.
but I just haven't put it up yet because I need to wash my car really good. And then I can have a fresh scent. So that is, I'm saving for as soon as, we have a guy that comes over and like washes our cars for us. So as soon as he comes over after, we were supposed to get it done this week, but because of the hurricane, we are waiting till next week because like, why pay the money, have your car clean, and then we have a hurricane coming. So that's what's happening with that. And Dawn's also going to be doing some Christmas, really cute Christmas t-shirts. So Joanne said, raise your hand if you concur with Tanya's heat problem. Hey, I'll just be glad when this shit is over for real. I'm done with it. I am so done with it. I'm like, can I please have a glass of champagne or whatever and not break out in a sweat?
I mean, that
Or
happens to
just
me
be
too.
standing here and break out in a sweat. Just whatever. This kind of just like intensifies it, I guess.
That happens to me too.
I got new Coke Santa socks from the Coke store yesterday. Oh, I bet those are so cute. So what else has been going on? Make sure you, if anybody in this chat is moving to Florida, make sure you all reach out to Robin if y'all need a house. I have to always let y'all know that because she's my best friend and I want her to like have all the success, you know what I'm saying? Like her email is robin@wartellahometeam.com. And I know she's working with 3 clients right now, crazy crew members, but reach out. I know somebody messaged me yesterday wanting Robin's information. It was, oh, I probably shouldn't say her name just in case she don't want it because we are live on YouTube. But anyway, you know who you are. Maybe Robin can find you all a house down here too. And you can come to a Crazy Crew Thanksgiving one year. That would be so fun. We love our air fresheners. Abigail loves her Stitch one. And so we'll definitely buy some. Christina, hi. What have you been up to? What are y'all doing right now with the hurricane coming? I think we're just not going to have anything too bad, but you never know. I remember like when Dorian was coming, they said it was going to be terrible. And like they closed the parks, they closed the schools. Everything was like prepared for this massive hurricane and it was nothing. So that's why I'm always a little skeptical because what if it's not Like, what if they think it's not going to be that bad, but then it ends up being massively bad? You know, you never know what's going to happen because Mother Nature has a mind of their own. You're going to Disney this weekend? Me too. I can't go out as much as I normally do because I have a toddler now, y'all. And she requires a lot of my time. And Mariah works full time now, so she's usually in working during the day. So I'm here with Ella. And then whenever she gets home, I go out, do whatever I need to do. So that's kind of like how we've been tag teaming it this week. That stuffed puppy Ella has, Jordan got the same one for her when she came home. Is it the one that has the little heartbeat? Mariah ordered that from Amazon. And Joanne Franklin sent Ella a whole basket of goodies. Thank you, Joanne. That was so nice of you. I was like, where did all this stuff come from? And she really loves those chew bones, those little chew bones that. No. Send me a link to those chew bones because she loves those, and I'm going to have to get more. She'll be getting used to the Disney baby life. We'll see. I mean, as she gets bigger, things will be fine, and she can just go in her crate, and she'll be, you know, used to it. But right now, she is not liking that crate at all. So Saturday, whenever I have Trey's birthday party, because we haven't had a party with cake or anything yet for his birthday. We did the only thing we've done really was the day that we went to the Speedway in Daytona, which was fun, but he wants to have a party with his friends. So we're going to Dave and Buster's to do his birthday party. And we'll be there for a few hours. And so she's going to be at the puppy sitter while we're there. And the puppy sitter is the same lady that we got her from. So she's real familiar with her and her place. So I'll be more comfortable with that than leaving her in a crate for that long. She's too little and she hates it. So we will see how it goes. I've been leaving the crate door open, putting treats in there. I just want her to know that it's like a comfortable place. Hey, Donna. Hey, what are you getting into? Hey. No. Hey, kids. Take Ella and go back downstairs.
Come here.
Hi, Cargo. What else is going on? If you need a play date, George is available. Aww. How sweet. We do need playmates because we need to get her really socialized with other dogs. She should be comfortable around other dogs right now just because she was with her litter recently. But I want to make sure that she's always around dogs and stays comfortable around other dogs. So because Nico really never went around other dogs except for like if he went to the vet or to the groomer. We never had like puppy like play dates. So I want to do that differently. Melanie said, Tanya, we have a new puppy too. Who also doesn't like the crate. We got her a playpen type thing and put a bed in there and she loves it. I will send you the link we got. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So my thing with that though is like, could we leave her in there? Like if we left the house? Because what if she needs to go to the bathroom? I wouldn't want her to go to the bathroom in there. We always crate train so that they know that the crate is where you sleep, not where you go potty. I don't know. I'll just come and stay for a month and I'll be Ella's nanny. Okay. Okay, she's a sweetheart. You're going to fall in love with her because she's so precious. I mean, really, like, she's just so, I don't know. This is the first time I ever had a girl dog, and maybe this is just normal, like, girl dog behaviors, but I've always had boys in the past, and she's just totally different. So what else has been going on? Went to Hamilton. Oh, got to go to the Fantasmic. Hold on. There's a weight on here. So hopefully everybody's gotten a chance to see Fantasmic since it's returned. I just ran over this cord with my chair. So hold on, everybody. Dang it. I did not mean to do that. What the heck? There we go. All right, sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh, Fantasmic was really good, and I got to go to that media event, which was crazy. Talk about sweating. I literally sweat to death the entire night. Abigail has not seen it yet. We cannot wait to see it, hopefully this weekend. So I think now that is a good time to go because, I mean, once all the storm goes by, because when we went, the line was like so long. It was crazy. Oh, a merch emergency. Who's having a merch emergency, Daniel? What's Donna need? They have the cutest stuff out right now. It's like insane. We leave ours there for hours at a time. How old is your puppy, Melanie? They usually won't ever go potty in the place that they lay or have their blankets. We started it right away with her. She hasn't had any accidents. Oh, well, that's really good. Yeah, send me the link. I'm definitely interested. But yeah, it was like, it's very nice. They changed some things, like added some stuff to the Fantasmic show, and it's like some of the new stuff. I know some people have like mixed feelings about the new stuff coming in with like that very, I don't know. You know how, listen, I don't complain about anything, but I know there's a lot of people who complain about stuff and they're not happy about it. But I like it. It's whatever. I was just happy to have Fantasmic back and the music and the way it was changed a little bit. I just thought it was really good. I really enjoy it. And I feel like most people that I've talked to are saying that, oh, Captain Colorado. Hi, Captain Colorado. We also did the playpen. Our dog was having panic attacks in the crate. Yeah, we don't need any panic attacks. I'll definitely look for that playpen. Y'all. Yeah, don't even get me started. Why do people have to complain about everything? It's ridiculous. Like, you can complain if you want to, but they're not going to change anything, you know, for the most part. Well, okay, I do take that back. They did finally change enchantment. You know, I think they heard people and what people were saying, and I do have to agree. Like, not necessarily was I complaining, but I did feel like enchantment wasn't representing the 50 years of Disney. So it was nice that they finally added something to it after hearing everybody complain about it or talk about it. But now it's like about to be over. So,
hey, Mom,
is
my Panera in the bag or in the microwave?
Go ask Mariah about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Carissa. And they're getting rid of the show in Epcot, aren't they? So, Donna, what I think is happening at Epcot is not that they're getting rid of it. I think that they're just bringing in, just like they stopped Happily Ever After and brought in a 50th celebration show, Enchantment, but now Happily Ever After is coming back. I feel like that's what they're going to do. They're probably going to do like a new show for Epcot's 40th and run that and then bring Harmonious back. That's what I think. I just can't imagine them spending the millions and millions and millions of dollars that they had to create Harmonious, and then it just be gone in a year. I mean, I would be very surprised. I feel like it's just going to be like a temporary replacement show for the 40th celebration of Epcot, and then they'll be bringing it back. That's just me, though. They aren't replacing it. They are just doing a temporary show for the 100th celebration. Okay, the 100th celebration. I figured it was something. I can't, because I couldn't imagine that they would do that. Andrea said, bring back Illuminations. So I have to say, this little show that they're doing at Epcot at Spaceship Earth, and they're including Illuminations in that. I have to say, even though I wasn't a huge Illuminations fan, it definitely hits you in the feels. Hey, Lulu, our new puppy's doing really good. She's actually very, very well behaved, and she's doing great. She is. She's doing so good. She sleeps all night already. If I sit down to fold clothes, she'll just sit down right beside me until I'm done. She doesn't really get into much. She's fairly quiet. She's just so sweet. I don't know how to explain it. She's just precious. But thank you for asking. Hello from your fans in Chicago. Hello, Scott. How's it going? Is it cold in Chicago right now? Glasses are cool. Oh my gosh. I don't really like them, but I have to wear them because it's all I got. Hey, Lee Blair. I appreciate you all stopping by tonight. So if you looked at the description and you look at the thumbnail, it says that I'm going to be over at Magic Kingdom Resorts tonight. I don't even know if I put in a description, but my plan was, oh, it's beautiful in Chicago today and tomorrow. Wow. I love that. Snow is in your forecast, Marissa. I did see that there's snow out there, and I'm like, there's snow over there, it's sunshine over there, and over here we got a hurricane. Like, everything is happening. I'm in South Florida, but this storm is nothing compared to past hurricanes. Okay. See, I was thinking that it's not going to be that bad. Honestly, I didn't feel like they really needed to close Disney, but I feel like they're probably just being on the safe side because, like I said earlier, you never know, right? But yeah, I don't want any snow. Angela said, no, Marissa. Hi, Chuck. It's cold in Delaware tonight. What's your all's temperature? Shoot, it's cold here tonight. I was out there freezing. 66 is way too cold for me. They closed the park today. So Animal Kingdom closed at 5, I think, and Magic Kingdom at 7. But I don't know about tomorrow yet. I just popped on here, didn't hear that they closed Disney. They closed early today. They closed early. So instead of them closing at 11, they're closing at 7 tonight. Just because they were saying like 8 o'clock, it's about to go down around here. Cindy's in the 50s. Disney Mama 07 says, I agree with them closing, better safe than sorry. Yeah, that's true. But what's funny is like, they never closed. Ever. Like, I remember like Disney would not close for anything. And then they closed for like 9/11, of course. They closed for that. And then maybe another hurricane like way back. I can't remember which one. And then Hurricane Irma came in 2016 and they closed. And ever since then, they've kind of been closing each time, which in the past they did not do that. So, yeah, we're doing a home stream tonight because the weather's getting bad. And, you know, I could tell that Disney really didn't want people going in there so that their cast members can get out and get home safely. Like I said, around 8 o'clock, it's supposed to go down. So probably at 7 o'clock, you know how normally they do like, we might close at 11, but you can shop till 12. I think it's going to be more like 7 o'clock. We're done. I don't know though. Wonder if it's an insurance thing. It could be. It could be. Because they used to never do that. And then, of course, they did the big close down for COVID, which is totally understandable. And then now it's just like every time that there's a hurricane coming, they close. But being safe is like their number one priority, so I totally get it. But yep, I just decided to stay home. Maybe have to get all that holiday decor down. Oh, with all the wind, that is true. I wonder. It was hard to close at 7, according to Steph. Oh, really? Huh. You'll have to tell me more about that, Robin. I haven't been to a park. Jeez, when's the last time I was in the park? I'm trying to think. Maybe when I went to see Fantasmic? No. I was at Epcot for Boys to Men. That's the last time I was in the park. But I went over there later in the day. Oh, no, I wasn't. I got there earlier, like 3:30. We went to eat at Garden Grill, which was so good. Y'all, they changed some of the menu. Now, I will tell you that if you've been to Garden Grill and you ever had that pot roast. Oh, meaning everything closed at 7. Okay, that's what I thought that they would do. Like, psh, we're done. Everybody's going home. So the pot roast was my all-time favorite thing that they had there. And then they took the pot roast away and brought in that chimichurri steak, which some people loved. I thought it was just like, eh. What you want?
What?
What's up? You good?
Yes.
Okay. What are you about to do?
I don't know. I'll probably fall asleep.
Don't go to sleep yet.
I'm gonna go to sleep right now.
Well, now they have changed. They'd still have that chimichurri steak, but they took out like I want to say they had like a roasted turkey breast or something. Anyway, now you get the steak or you get the barbecue chicken. And it's really good. And they have this cornbread, y'all. It's not really cornbread. The way that Lacey explained it to me is they don't use cornmeal, they use corn flour, which gives it a lighter like consistency to where it's not so condensed. And I don't know what all is in it, but it's so good. I could have just eaten the cornbread and nothing else. It was so good. It's kind of like you eat it with a spoon, cornbread, instead of, like eating it like a piece of bread. I don't know how to explain it, but try it. I hope you all like it as much as I did. It was so good. So if you go to Garden Grill now, you get barbecue chicken, you get chimichurri steak, you get mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, green beans. The salad is still the same. I love the salad. I just don't like olives. So I always pick the olives out. And they have like this really, is it sweet cornbread? Yes, it is, Darla. How you doing? It's sweet, but it's like they call it spoon bread. So you just like, you can eat it with a spoon because it's not all condensed together like a whole piece of cornbread, but it's really good. It's like light and fluffy-ish. But the salad is really good and it comes with a dressing on it already, so you don't have to add the dressing. So if you don't like salad dressing, just ask to not have salad dressing on there. I think next time I go, I'm going to ask for no olives in my salad. They may have it already pre-made. I don't know, but I'm going to at least try because I didn't really love it with the olives. Yeah, and then you get the bread and then you get like kind of like a sponge cake pound cake-ish kind of dessert with all the berries, strawberries, blueberries, all of that with whipped cream and like a strawberry sauce. That's your dessert, and it's good. But man, by the time you eat all that food, you can't even eat dessert. It's like so much food. Hey, Chef Ricky, you're from Kentucky. Sweet cornbread is for dessert. Oh, we eat it with our meal. Listen, I grew up in Kentucky where every meal comes with a bread. Everything. It's like bread is a big deal where I come from. Maybe not in every home, but in our house, there was bread with everything. So biscuits and gravy, cornbread, or just biscuits with your dinner. I mean, it was just like bread was the thing. You always had some kind of bread. So like when the Atkins diet came out, or I don't know, me not having bread was like, how in the world could I do that? Like I could go to Texas Roadhouse and just eat a basket of the bread. It's so good. I love it. All the bread and all the potatoes. Man, there was a potato with everything and bread with everything, a meat and a vegetable. I mean, listen, this is the funny story. I mean, it's not a big deal or anything, but when my husband retired from the Army, we did not plan to retire from the Army as soon as we did. He actually came down on orders, and we were about to leave New York and be stationed in Savannah, Georgia, which I was excited about that because I've always wanted to see that part of the country. So I was excited about going to Savannah, and he came down on orders to go back to the war in Iraq, which he had already been to Desert Storm and survived. And he was like at the very end of his career. And I was like, I don't want you to go back over there. Like, I will support whatever decision you make, but I really would hate for you to go back to Iraq at the very end of your career and lose your life. Like, you've already been to Desert Storm. You were lucky enough to, I mean, all the stuff that he went through, like with his health and his injuries and all the stuff. I was just like really not wanting him to go back. But if he wanted to, like, I would have supported that. And so we talked about it, and he said, I can submit retirement paperwork and, they could say yes or no. And so anyway, they said yes. And we weren't ready or prepared or anything. And I was just like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do now? But anyway, we had to move home. We had we weren't prepared. We didn't have a house. But my dad had an RV on his property, and he said, you all could stay here in the RV and until you get a house. So we moved back to Kentucky. We stayed in the RV on my dad's property. But every night we would go over to the house and my dad would cook dinner. I only had Mariah at the time. The boys weren't born. And so every night Papa was like cooking for her, like 5-course meals, like what we had when I was a kid. There was just always so much food, and my dad really enjoyed cooking. So he would just like cook everything. And, he'd have Mariah in the kitchen helping, and just like food was just like always a thing that brought everybody together. So move on to now we're leaving my dad's. We got our house down in Elizabethtown, and we're moving down there. And then I started cooking. Back then I used to cook. I don't cook anymore, but I used to cook every single day. Every once in a while we would eat out. Now we eat out all the time, and it's like, I don't like to cook anymore. Sorry. I will do like 1 meal a day, and then the other 2 you're on your own, because I'm like not spending my life doing breakfast, clean the dishes, lunch, clean the dishes, dinner, clean the dishes. I just felt like that was my whole life every day, preparing meals, and I'm just over it. Like, I'm older now and I don't want to do it. Anyway, I'm done with cooking, Disney Tracy. I'm getting too old. And we worked hard and we have a little bit of money and I'll let somebody else cook for me. I don't know, but I just don't want to spend my whole life in the kitchen anymore. But anyway, I cooked, and I usually, if I cook, I do one meat, one vegetable, one starch. That's just how I always have done it. I might add a little something every now and then. So I cooked dinner one night and I sat it on the table and Mariah goes, she said, Is this all we're having? I'm like, what do you mean is this all we're having? Because she was so used to my dad cooking so much food, 5, 6, 7 courses. Yeah, I'm not cooking like that. I don't even like it like that. So this is what you get now. Peppa was spoiling her with all that food. Girl, I keep forgetting to ask you exactly where you grew up in Kentucky. My daddy is from there. All our family is there too. So I actually grew up in a little town called Brandenburg. That's where we were on the farm. That's where I like grew up. And then a lot of my family lives in a little teeny tiny town called West Point, where if you blink, you're going to miss it. So, but I grew up in Brandenburg. That's where as a child, we lived on the farm. We had cornfields and we just had this huge farm. Just sent you a PM when you have a chance to take a look at it. Okay, I'll check it, Chuck. Is it something you need me to look at now? Did you send it on Facebook? I don't even know if I can access it. I will try though. But yeah, huge farm. We had a beef farm, so my dad raised cattle and I think we had like 250, 300 head of cattle. We had tons and tons and tons of cows. We also did tobacco, which was another thing that he did. And then in the wintertime, we did firewood. And that's how I got to meet Willard Scott, the weatherman. You all remember Willard Scott from the Today Show? Hi, Dean. He was one of my dad's customers with firewood. And we would deliver I don't remember like how much he would get, but I just remember we would always go to his house and deliver the wood. And he would bring us into his in-home studio and he would like show us all the stuff and how they make it go on TV. And sometimes he can do it right there from his home and not have to travel. And he literally was the nicest man. So I loved Willard Scott. And when I heard about his passing, I was very sad because he genuinely was that nice. The man that you saw on TV, he was that nice in real life too. And he would always give us a quarter every time. Every time. Me, my brother, and my sister, when we would unload the wood, he would give each one of us a quarter. A quarter was a big deal. And we would get so excited that we had a quarter because you know what you could do with a quarter. You can go to the penny candy at the store and get 25 pieces of candy. It was so cool. But yeah, so there's a lot of work that has to be done on a farm. I used to have to feed baby calves by a bottle before I would go to school in the morning and gather the eggs. Willard Scott, Clarabelle the Clown, the whole Howdy Doody show. Yep, I am that old. Yes, Willard Scott's a nice man. Did you know that he was one of the first Ronald McDonalds? I did not know that. No, I could see it though. I could see that. Hey, Kevin. Says, hello, everyone. Glad everyone is staying safe tonight. Greetings from the Jersey Shore. So you all are going to have some of this storm up that way too, Kevin, right? Pixels and, oh, Jesse, wait, is your account messed up again? But yeah, that was my life as a kid. I literally lived on a farm. We worked our asses off. We didn't have a childhood. And I think that's why I'm such a big kid now, because I didn't get to do all those things when I was a kid, because we were constantly working all the time. And, who knows? I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, maybe that's why I'm the way I am. Oh, it's messed up again. Darn it. Lots of work on the farm. Yes, lots of work. Lots of work. Oh, you didn't know I was raised on a farm? Yep. So there's a whole process to tobacco. I don't know if you all know that, and I know that's boring, but we had to do all of it by hand. Like, you'd have to go out. Now, there was a machine that would, like, if you take the tobacco plant and lay it in this machine, it would plant it for you, and my dad would drive the tractor and we would plant them. But then after that, it's just like you kind of do the work all yourself. You have to go down these long rows and use a garden hoe to make sure there's no weeds. You have to top it, you have to cut it, you have to house it, and you have to strip it. It was like a whole thing, and we had to do it all. And every time that you strip tobacco in Kentucky, it's freezing cold outside. I remember being so cold, and my hands would hurt because it was freezing. But then my dad would move us into this little building, and there was we had a gas station when I was little, and I don't know if I ever told y'all that, but every morning I would get up and walk to the gas station, and that's where I would catch the bus, is at the gas station. And I did tell you all this story before, but remember I told you all I had a huge crush on this guy. What was his name? I can't remember his name now. How did I go blank on that? Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. I want to say it was Craig. Might have been Craig. I had the biggest crush on him. And every day at the gas station, I would get a big pack of bubble gum, and I would take it to him and give it to him every single day. And then my dad was like, "Who is taking all the gum?" And I was like, "Oh, me," because I thought it's free. It's our grocery store. Why can't I just have gum? And my dad was like, "It's not free. We still have to pay for it." And I'm like, "Oops, I've been giving that boy gum every single day." We had to pump the gas. We had so many things in our little grocery store. We had a deli in the back, which my biggest memory of the deli is that my mom cut the tip of her finger off on one of those electric slicer things. That's like a core memory, because I remember being so scared. But we had this little deli, and all the farmers would come in every day on their lunch break, and we'd make them fresh sandwiches and stuff. So we had the little deli. We had an arcade in the back where people can come and play Pac-Man and all those games that came out whenever we were young. Nothing major, but we had 3 or 4 of those arcade machines. We had the fishing and tackle area, where if people came in and they needed worms or minnows or anything for fishing, we had to get that. So also in the very, very back of our store was an apartment. So if you needed to go take a nap, or you wanted to go back there and watch TV, us kids would hang out in the back most of the time. I remember watching all the UK U of L games back there. So in Kentucky, the 2 biggest rivals was the University of Kentucky and University of Louisville. And it's still that way to this day. And I have 2 uncles that stopped talking for probably 20 years over a basketball game. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, it's a very, very big deal in Kentucky, the U of L, U of K basketball games. And I remember us going back there all the time and watching the games. Yes, Space Invaders was one of them. Asteroids, all those. What was the name of that? That was Nintendo, right? Or Atari. Atari games. Who is that? I'm going to guess Trey. Am I right?
No.
Jace! I should have known. Your aunt and uncle probably have been there. That's too funny. What a small world. Yes, it is still rival, especially with basketball. Yes. Wait, you think that your aunt and uncle have been to my parents' grocery store, which it's not there anymore. But yeah, it's so funny. Indiana basketball is a religion. Oh yeah, don't mess with the basketball. Jace is on the back of the behind here. Jesse said hi, Jace. That is so funny. Like Brandenburg or Guston. I don't know. I used to play King Kong. No, not King Kong. Donkey Kong. Not King Kong. And Trey's here. Was you in here when I said who was that? I'm guessing Trey. Oh. And now Trey's here. This is my basketball star.
Where's
right
the
here.
cat?
Right here. I always tell everybody Trey's going to go in the NBA. And he always tells us that too. And he's like, you don't come to my games now. You don't come later. Your dad's going to Bloomington, Indiana in November? What's up?
There wasn't any Panera.
Oh, no.
Now I'm hungry.
Go tell your sister to fix that for you.
How?
Just tell her to go fix the problem.
How?
However, y'all got this. You don't need me.
I don't
Just
know.
go tell Mariah Mom said figure it out and fix it. Okay? You can do it.
Tracy's streaming, just go.
Yep. You got this.
Trey, go.
Chase, be quiet.
Oh my goodness. He is growing. Yes, he is. We always tell Jace, because Jace is, like 6 foot now. So we always tell Jace that Trey's going to pass him up. He might. They both have really big feet. I'm like, where did y'all get these ginormous feet from? Oh, you need Trey's autograph? Okay. He said he's going to wear what number did he say? 11. He's going to wear number 11. Hi, Kim. How have you been? Hey, Mouse Junkie. What's up, Arnie? We're just sitting here chatting. Killing some time, waiting for the storm to go through. Kim, I hope y'all are doing okay. What are you doing, Arnie? Where are you? I never even know where you are. You're a world traveler. I was telling everybody about that earlier, Tracy. I scratched my regular glasses really bad, so these are my backups, and I hate them so much. Like, I hate this. But I have to see, so I have to wear them. They'll just have to work. But, yep, these are new. My son is over 6 foot. This is from Christina. She said, my son is 6 foot. He towers over me. What is in the food? I don't even know where these kids get all this from. Wait, you're in Pennsylvania? What? What's that all about? Yeah. I don't know where they get the tall jeans from. My husband's short. I'm pretty average. It has to be from my grandma. Blake looked like he was really enjoying the Daytona trip and the pics. Oh, they had a blast. They didn't even want to leave, honestly. They probably would have stayed all night, but this is what happened. Robin drove her car. Robin and her husband drove their car, and my family was in my car. And some of us were ready to go. I think it was like right around 10 o'clock at night. And we were starting to get tired, and I was ready to go home. But my husband and my oldest son, Jace, wanted to stay. So I was like, we can ride home with Robin, because Robin's husband needed to get back because he was on call the next day. So blah, 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 blah. We ended up all leaving at the same time because the car of the friend that invited us, in the second race, it actually broke down. And I think that they were done. They wasn't going to be able to. But we met a bunch of people, and it's so great. And we had another friend invite us to come out sometime. So we're definitely going to go back. It was something that we really enjoyed. It was a great family day. I don't know if you've ever been to the Daytona Speedway, but it's a lot of fun. And I know that we will probably never have the experience that we had this time because we literally had like a VIP experience. We got to go back where the people who drive the cars go. Like we were in the garages and we had like this great experience there. Like you wouldn't be able to do unless you were invited. And it was just like so cool. So I try to tell them if we go back, it's not going to be like this. You know, we'll just be out there in a seat somewhere. You won't get this experience every time. But yeah, it was super cool. And then they got to sit in the race car and they let the kids wear the headsets where you get to hear the conversations between the driver and the pit crew, whatever. And so it was just an overall really, really cool experience. Evening, stay safe in the storm out there. That's what we're trying to do. I came on home. It's supposed to get pretty bad here soon. We have everything like tied down. Hi, everyone. I love that everybody's coming in here on a home stream. It's nice to talk with everybody. I need to just have a talk show. Because I love to talk and I love to meet people. So it would be great if I just did a talk show and I could be like, welcome to the Tanya Show. And today we are talking to, and we are talking about, and we can bring people on. And I could be like, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. I would love that. Can you all call ABC and tell them I need my own talk show? Oh man, we got all this coming. The home streams is really cool. Well, thank you. Y'all can ask if you've ever wanted to know anything about me or ask any questions. This is the time. Salon, how are you? How's it going in California? I need to come back out there. I would love to have a talk show. Can y'all make that happen? Wait, who's the NASCAR fan? James. You are. This was not NASCAR. This was a different kind of race. Hi, Tanya. Good to see you. Relaxing. Oh, my goodness. Liked your Fantasmic short. Thank you. I appreciate. You know what? My little Fantasmic short, it was nothing but a video of all the characters on the boat. And I've always told you all that would be like my dream is to be on that boat. But anyway, I posted that little video and I think it was the most views I've ever had on Instagram of anything. It was like, I think it's up to like 12,000 views now. I know that's not a big deal, but that's a lot for me. So I was like, wow, everybody loves the characters like I do. And it was shared like several times too. So thank you all if you shared it. I appreciate that. Because I actually make money on Instagram now. I don't know if I ever told you all that. And now they just offered me a couple of other things. They offered me, if I was young, I could really do this. I'm old. I have children. I have no time. I would love to be able to give more time to all of this than I do. But I feel like I could be super successful at it if I was younger and I had more time. You know what I'm saying? Because they keep like offering me this stuff. Like once I hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, I became monetized. Sorry, the lighting went away. That messed up. I don't know what I did. Are y'all still there? Because I don't know what I did. I might have messed something up. So now they pay me like monthly. It's not anything major, but it's just nice to know that that you can. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let Mariah run it for me. I don't know that she would even want to because she's really not into social media like that. I would be happy to help her grow something if she wanted to, but I don't think she's really interested. It's not really her thing. But if I was young, I know that I could be successful in all the social media stuff, but I just don't have the time to put in. But I got monetized whenever I hit 10,000 followers on Instagram. So you get like a little check every week, every month. They pay you for views on reels and different things. I didn't even know. Like, I was like, what is this money from? And I'm like, oh, they're paying me. It does take a lot of time and a lot of dedication. That's so true, Kristen. And you have to have time to do it. And I just don't. But now they offered me subscribers on Instagram, which is brand new. I just got invited to that this week. I don't know that I'm going to do it just because I don't have the time. And then the other thing that I just got offered, and this is really crazy, is I got invited to be an Amazon influencer. And I'm like, what? So basically what happens, and I have tried to post a few things and I have made a little bit of money, but I do this stuff for free anyway. I just, I don't really need to get paid for it. But if I find something I like, I share it with you all, you know? And so like, Mariah's fanny pack and Mariah's fan that she got on Amazon, my dresses, like this, everything I've always shared with you all, because a lot of people just ask me questions and I'm happy to share it with you. I'm not an influencer, but I'm happy to share the things that I like. I've got my Mickey earrings. I'm not wearing them right now, but that was just like, and actually I have to give Beth credit for that. Beth from Beth's Disney Adventures, she bought them first. I saw her wearing them. And then I started wearing them. And as soon as the word got out and I shared those earrings, they sold out all over Walt Disney World. You can't even find a pair anymore. And so, and I like, that just makes me so happy. To me, that is like the greatest compliment. Whenever I recommend something and people message me and tell me how much they liked it, or they enjoyed that meal at homecoming, or, oh my gosh, I had that drink and you're so right, it was so good. That is like my biggest reward. And then meeting you all. The two things that I love about being on social media is meeting you all, number one, and you all enjoying the things that I enjoy. It makes me so happy. You bought the doormat? No way, isn't that the cutest? I love it, and it's huge, right? That doormat from Pottery Barn being $24, are you kidding me? It's like so great. I just love it. I just love it so much. I bought the Mickey one too. I bought the Mickey one and I bought the home one. But yeah, I have a little Amazon storefront. If I were to dedicate all the time to it, I don't know how many followers you have to have on Instagram or what you have to have going for them to invite you to do that. But they invited me and I signed up. The only thing I didn't sign up was for the subscriber content on the follower or whatever. Basically, it would be like where you just like do stories that nobody else can see on Instagram, just your subscribers on there. And I don't know if I want to do that because I already struggle with keeping up with everything. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to be at a really good place where I would feel comfortable to do that. I don't know. We get Amazon deliveries daily. Me too. Like, I can share everything with y'all if you want. Like, we get something from Amazon every day. My toilet paper just came today. It sure did. I order all kinds of stuff from there. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. I'm always busy. Always busy. I always have something going on. Even if I am watching TV, I'm doing something. I'm either like, I usually am folding clothes. When I fold clothes, that's usually my time to watch TV. And I'm always doing laundry. It never ends. And somebody asked me on Instagram, every once in a while, I'll do like those question and answer things on Instagram where people can get to know me a little bit better or ask a question. And somebody asked me if I found a lamp, you know, a genie lamp, and I had 3 wishes. Hey, Summer. How are you, sweetheart? Please kiss and hug your mama for me. The weather is crazy, and I'm not in a bad way, but it's cold, it's windy, and it's rainy. But somebody asked me, what would my 3 wishes be? And I'm like, you know, like for real, outside of wealth, health, world peace, and all that jazz. Like real, every day, what would my 3 wishes be? I would wish for a personal assistant. Absolutely. I would wish for Joanna Gaines to come and completely remodel or redecorate my whole house. But I don't need Joanna Gaines because I got Connie Crabb, and she's so damn good. And I can't wait till we get to working together. We've only gotten 1 room done, but I'm so ready to do more. So I would like to have, I'm not a decorator. I know what I like, but I don't know how to put it together. I've never been a decorator. So I would like for someone to decorate my home, and just like I want my pool done. I want the sliding glass doors to be different. I feel like my sliding glass doors and the vinyl blinds to me feels more like an apartment than a home. I want something more homey feeling. So I have to get somebody to come and change the doors. Which all that's going to be different when the pool gets installed. And then what was the third thing that I said? So I want somebody to decorate for me, a personal assistant. So like I need somebody here to be like, I need a chef, a housekeeper, someone to do the laundry. And then I can be out in the parks all the time. And then I could really do. I need help, y'all. I just need help. You want a chef to prepare healthy meals? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I want that too. Like, I want to be able to be in my house and sit down and have this amazing meal like you're at a restaurant. But it's all home cooked and prepared right here. I like to eat whatever I want, but still be on the skinnier side. I know, that's always a struggle. You know what? And that goes back to the stories that I was telling before about my dad and food. Food was a huge thing for us, and it's a comfort thing, and everything has always been about food my whole life. Like, no matter what, there's food involved. If you're going out somewhere, you're going out to eat. If you go to a movie, you eat there. If you are having a party, there's always food. It's just always been about food. And I know, like, my dad, listen, he was born at home. He always said, I don't know why women make such a big deal these days about having babies. He said, my mama would have a baby while she was picking green beans and roll back and start picking green beans again. You know, he was like, we make too much of a big deal about it these days. And I'm like, well, things have changed, Dad. There's a lot of things that were different then than they are now. Like, I don't know. I mean, my dad's gone now. Y'all know my dad passed away back in 2013. But, I mean, he was so old school, and I'm a lot like him because of the way that he thought about things. But he was also very mean. And anyway, that's a whole nother Oprah show. But, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that because I totally got sidetracked. But, about the babies. He was born at home. His birth certificate actually said home. What was I talking about to talk about Dad was born at home? I can't remember. Oh, I know what I was talking about. His relationship with food and why food was so important when I was a kid is because they had so many kids, my grandma and my grandpa, And my dad was the oldest. And he told me that he would go to bed hungry a lot, like very hungry, because he wouldn't eat so that his younger brothers and sisters could eat. And so he became kind of like a food hoarder. And if you went to his house, well, basically, he was a hoarder of everything, to be quite honest. I don't care what it is. You could have went to my dad's house and you needed a size 8 vinyl glove, and he would be like out in the shed, third shelf on the right. I mean, just like everything. He had everything, but food was huge. And like you go in his bedroom and his the wardrobe where you're supposed to have clothes hanging, he would have food like stocked up in there. It was food everywhere. In his garage there were like 2 of those huge chest deep freezes full of food all the time. It was just like food, 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 food. So that was my relationship with food. Food was like the thing. Hubby is our house chef. I've been doing clean eating for the past 6 weeks and have lost 20 pounds. Heidi, congratulations. Can I borrow your husband? What kind of cooking? My husband has been doing that kind of eating too, and I just can't get on board. It's like, I can't. Yes. You sure can. Give me a kiss. You can kiss my cheek. Mwah. Love you. Good night. Love you. That's, Heidi, that's fantastic. I love that. Christina said her grandpa was that way too. Everything you ever needed. Yes. I don't care what it was. My dad would have it. And if you came over and you needed something and he didn't have it, he would go get it. So next time it would be there. Just had everything. Yeah, he's going to bed because they've been at, he gets up early at 5:45. His school starts early, so he's tired. And honestly, I don't think my kids are over the time change. They're still off. Dang, Heidi, the next time I see you, I probably won't recognize you. That's fantastic. 20 pounds is a lot. I knew someone. Let's see. What else? What else do y'all want to talk about? Yes, school is closed tomorrow and Friday, and they got to come home early today. Kristen said, I'm not over the time change yet. Oh, you're not? They're not either. They're having a hard time with it. Oh, yeah, share your recipes. That's right. We need to get some poundage off. Oh, I got another media event on Sunday, but I don't know if I'm going to get to go. But guess what? It's at Blizzard Beach. Oh, you're trying to lose the weight. Okay. Summer. Hi, sweetheart. How's Johnny doing? Ella is doing really well. She's coming along just fine. We've had her since Monday, and she's already sleeping through the night. She's doing so good. Wear my fur-lined bathing suit. It's going to warm back up. But I don't think I'm going to wear a bathing suit. I'm just going to wear a bathing suit cover. I'll wear a bathing suit under it, and then when it gets dark, I'll take it off. I don't know what time we got to be there, but this will be my second media event. Now, I was not invited by Disney to go to these media events. I was invited by my friend. But you never know what's going to happen. You never know. I think they like me. That's all I'm saying. We shall see. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if the day ever comes that I get an invite from Disney to come to one of their events, y'all ain't going to be able to ever tell me nothing after that. I will consider myself legit. Hopefully the day will come. He's so great, but still not sleeping through the night. But he's army crawling everywhere. Really? Oh my gosh, he's getting so big. And not sleeping through the night yet? Are you nursing him? Oh my goodness. Tanya, look at doing some networking. Katie, I know. Y'all already know I'm going to be like, yes, I'm going to a media event with Disney. They invited me. I do get to go to the media event on a Sunday at Blizzard Beach. And y'all need to follow along my friend Serena. And she is living by Disney on Instagram. And so I'll be with her. I'm excited. She's so nice, you all. She's the one that I went with to California to D23. The lights went out again. Dang it. I am so nursing, and he's a snacker rather than a meal. Oh, so what about, you should message me, because I'll ask, I'm nosy, I'll ask a lot of questions, but I won't do it here. Does army crawling mean they crawl fast? No, army crawling is whenever they crawl on their elbows, like this part. Instead of crawling with their hands, they crawl like this and kind of like scoot their bodies. It's so cute. The best time to buy Disney shares is now. Really? Y'all need to tell me about that. I've never invested money like in anything like that. And I need to know where to do that stuff and how to do that stuff. I'd like, that's a question I have for you. Like, let's just say I have $10,000. Okay, I got like disposable money that is not going to make or break anything. Like, I just have $10,000, and if I lost it, I'd be okay. What is the best way to grow $10,000? Stock prices for Disney are really down right now. Good time to buy, but sucks for those of us who've had stock already. Oh, I invest money in the mouse, but like my vacation, so. Yeah, me too. I need to make some money, like make my money grow. That would be cool. I don't know how to do that. Jace is not going to bed. He's still here. You look like me with the fanning. Oh, girl, I'm burning up. I have my moments, and I have to have my fan with me all the time. You would purchase, what's that? INDE? What's that? Disney always takes my money too, Amanda. Always. Always. And listen, my husband's like, you ain't giving Disney all my money. I would purchase index funds like VTI or VOO. I have no idea what that is. Real estate, if you have the money. I have $10,000. That's all I got. What would you do if you had $10,000? Did somebody actually win the whole $1.3 billion by themselves? Can you freaking imagine that? Like, that's life-changing for everybody. That would be crazy. VTI is a fund that basically is like buying whole stick market. Girl, you done lost me on all that. I have to call Robin. She knows all that kind of stuff. Robin is smart. She just don't let y'all know. I hope they are the kind of people that will do good works with some of that money. I know. One freaking winning ticket. If you had bought Disney stock in 98. What? Is that what I should have done? Bought Disney stock in 98 and then I have money right now? Robin is the best. She really is. You wish you won, but you still broke. Girl, You rich on love. Rich on love. You won $12? Oh, hell. Oh, Ella's doing good. She's with Mariah downstairs. Ford stock. I don't know. What's the chances that if you put your money in the stocks that you're going to lose it all? That's scary, right? I would just be heartbroken. So listen, I don't know if you all heard about this, but people rent cars on this thing called you would have to work. You wouldn't have to work ever again. Well, I don't work anyway. I don't know that I ever will. Unless my husband leaves me, then I might have to go back to work. I don't think he's going nowhere. I hope not anyway. I haven't worked. Well, okay. Let's just. This girl is broke. Don't ask me how to make money grow. If I knew, I would. No risk, no reward. Have to be okay with losing it, though. That might hurt my heart if I lost it. If my husband leaves me, no more Disney vacations. I know it. Well, you know what, Disney Tracy? We are survivors, hun, and we will figure it out. I'm one of those people, don't tell me I can't do it because I will prove you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just have to you just gotta make things happen. Or work hard at trying to. Hey, Christine. What else y'all want to talk about? I feel like we have talked about so much tonight. Hello, hello. Joanne said, wait. Let's see. Wait had to pay attention at work. What are we discussing? Oh, well, let's see. We were talking about what would you do if you had $10,000 of disposable money, meaning if you lost it, you would be okay, but what would you do with it to try to grow it? I'm hot. I got rid of a husband so I could do Disney more. There you go. Whatever you got to do. The reason I don't have a husband anymore. Good riddance. One of the reasons? What do you mean, one of the reasons? Listen. All of you ladies who just are talking about how you don't have your husband anymore, if you're happy with that, I'm happy for you. I really am. Because sometimes it's really hard. It's really a hard decision to make. And you have to have a lot of courage. And I commend you for that. It can't be easy. I would probably have my son-in-law advise us. He is smarter than us. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta reach out to the people who know. I have a couple of people that I know that I could reach out to. I think. Dawn's pretty smart. Hey, Dawn Keenbaum. Trip number 6 this year and filed a year ago. Oh, yeah. Divorce is not for the weak. Do not recommend. Well, listen, do what makes you happy, right? That's what I'm telling y'all. You got to do what makes you happy. If that's what you have to do to be happy, I mean, I definitely don't. I never like to see anyone's marriage end, but I also strongly believe in you have to do what makes you happy. And if you're not happy, then that's what you have to do. Cash is king right now. Put it in the bank. Okay. All right, Chuck. We need to talk, Chuck. Divorce can be an okay process if both parties cooperate. Yeah. I keep asking Tanya if she has a single sister, and she keeps saying no. I don't. My sister is very happily married. It's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel at this point. Days are tough, like today. Divorce is rough, but much happier. One day, Dawn, you're going to look back and you're going to think it was all worth it. So just stay strong, my friend. Stay strong. I'm starting to feel like Oprah right now. Like, seriously, I got advice for you all. I really do. You know, I could get really deep with y'all. I really could, but I try not to. But I really could get so deep with y'all. Oh, the quality's getting sketchy. Oh, yeah, it must be 8. They said around 8 o'clock it was about to get hit here. Stay strong and stay safe. Who are we introducing? Are we doing matchmaking on here? Oh, well, maybe I should go before we all get like completely knocked out here. But if y'all ever want to talk, if y'all ever need Tanya advice, you can message me on Instagram. I'm happy to help if I can. It's just like remember, if it's easy, what's the saying go? See, I can't even remember. Sometimes things are hard. And there's a saying about that, but I can't remember it now. Because maybe I've had a few too many glasses of Moscato. Maybe we can be a matchmaker on here. Yeah, I could, but I always feel like, what if it don't work out? And I don't want you to be mad at me. Because there's been a couple of people that I've wanted to matchmake. But I try to stay out of it. Good night. We'll see you later, Jesse. We'll see you later. I think that the storm is getting bad. And let me just refresh real quick. And because I can hear it all picking up out there. We'll be safe, I promise. Stay safe, Florida friends. That's right. I think we're just going to have like a really bad storm, and it happens a lot, but hopefully that's all it is. Logan! Where are you? That's right. Sometimes lamb chops can be that way. That's right. Where's Grace and Brandon? That's what we say. That's what we say. Because I was at Epcot one night, and I always love those lamb chops, and I got one, and this one wasn't as bad, and Robin said sometimes lamb chops can be that way. So now we kind of like say that whenever things are not going well. But listen, the storm is getting bad. I think I'm going to have a bad signal, so I probably should say good night. I could talk to you all night long, you know that. But I'm so excited that I don't have to get up at 5:45. I have not watched this week's episode of Handmaid's Tale. Who's watching Handmaid's Tale with me? It's so dang good. Like, the beginning is insane, you all. Like, it is like, good night. Bye, Christine. Bye, Abigail. I lost you all. I'll see you soon. Good night. Always do what makes you happy. And dream big. I'll see y'all later. Bye. I hope to stream. I don't know if I can stream tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm going to be out there as soon as I can. Good night.